squad like what? In the field like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, in the field like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, in the field like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems.
Okay, Coach, well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
Cool.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, go. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Shit, shit, shit. 80 weapon. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Got you.
2nd and 10. Throw complete to Herndon. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha. 57's right. Get it.
Back to throw here. And that's knocked away. And
attends, faut attendre que le tracé se développe.
Jack able to knock that one away. That's a pretty good opening possession.
Ouais, vraiment trop vite.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Hey, 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Jim. Check three.
On first down, Swift. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Get that ball. Shoot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were looking Jennings' way again, and now it's 3rd down.
Smooth.
They'll set up a throw.
You ain't doing nothing.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go. Hey, high 7. 57's right.
2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, Delta. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike 2. Watch 2. Let's go, D. Now.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo. 57. Mike, 57. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go. You don't want none of that. Get in. Pick up the ball. Hey, check, Mike, 57.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They're going to look to throw. It's complete. Stills. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Ready. 50, plant. Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Hey, Orbit. 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. I got him. 5.
Back to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He'll look to throw. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try the right side with Bell, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check 24, check 24.
Snap. On third down, here's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap and just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
57 to Mike.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Herman's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll set up to throw. Anderson loses the football.
Ah, il l'a?
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before
Il l'a-tu? Ouais, je pense qu'il l'a pareil.
What a great way to end the half.
Il l'a échappé. Ils l'ont donné pareil. Il a comme échappé, mais ils ont comme dit lost de football, mais après, comme il a pris. Ouais, je sais pas.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, that's correct.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
C'est de la merde.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about
Il y a
an
zéro.
offense's
Il y en a
ability
pas.
to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
Il n'y en a pas, il n'y a rien, là, genre, mon TV, là, genre, c'est la pure merde possible. On va pire que ça.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Il faut absolument.
On the left side, it's complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half. So we reach halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, y'all. Let's go, D. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Tressway now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
On the double. Mike 2. We own it. We own them. Hey, Steve 6.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Hayward. Mike 2. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
57 Mike. 57 Mike.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one good for a first down. And also, that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
You ready? 57 is right. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Ready?
They'll run on first down. It's Bell.
I know.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Check 37. Topper!
2nd down and inches. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll look to throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Now, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Wow.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check 26, check 26. General West, go. 50,
2nd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal,
but they'll
take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2.
2nd and 10. And that could be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Back to throw here. And it's caught by Herndon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, yes.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. The 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's checking crap.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10.
Protein spill. Ready?
They'll drop the throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is no good. And just barely missing it wide to the right. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. They'll run on 1st down. Swift Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
132 fighter. Hey, high 7. 50, all day, baby, all day. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And look at this. They get the turnover. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And these guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Switch. 6-6, pull it high.
2nd and 4. Wide open receiver complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
In your face.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Past the 20. And a catch made by Hopkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go now. 15 line. 15 line.
They'll give this to Bell running right. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Down. 30 base.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Je veux te dire que quoi, là? Je savais que t'as ton tight end. Fallait que t'ailles là. T'avais déjà fait ce jeu-là, le 89. Fait que j'avais 3 personnes dans la zone du milieu.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Swift, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Completes it to Jennings. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you
Je pensais
feel
presque que tu l'aurais fait une
But
interception
do you
là-dessus.
really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
Ben
successful.
oui, c'est beaucoup mieux que la première là.
As they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ah ouais, c'est une
And
bonne
it'll take
game
it
là.
back to about the 19-yard line.
Ben ouais, c'est vraiment mieux, c'était mieux.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it
Bon, on
out.
dirait que
What
mon
do they
équipe,
need to do?
le fait que je perde tout le temps, mon équipe il a comme régressé, genre. Fait ils sont, genre à cause de leur truc de morale, là, ils sont comme pas contents. Fait que là, ils sont comme tous dans un qui était poche, puis en plus, leur overall est comme descendu.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards from all the way up at the 38 now after a
J'espère
good
juste qu'il va y avoir
start
des
to the
bons free
drive.
agents l'année prochaine.
Hey, Echo! 52, Mike 52! Deep rip!
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Chris Herndon. Incomplete.
Ok.
Second down and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Defense wins championships, baby!
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Desmond Trufant. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Ah ouais, je vais y aller tout de suite. Faut qu'il se développe, puis tu vas voir, tu sais, quand il fait sa cote, là tu la lances. Il y a une façon de la faire, là, tu sais.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Là, c'est ça.
We got three, brother, we got three! I see 47, 47!
Oui, il y a oui, j'ai comme 304 verges, mais oh.
Just wanna be her for your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. no time to